Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'll be doing more in-depth Infernity deck profile because people were asking about it and I really enjoyed doing this for the community, so let's just get started. For starters, we play 3 Infernity Archfiend, best card in the entire game. Yeah, it's no question about it. Why not play less, because it's just the best card. Yeah. Then I play 2 Infernity Necromancer, you only need 2 for your combo, and for synchro plays, it's an amazing card, but I rather see other cards in my opening hand, and you need 2 for the combo, so 2 is the perfect ratio for Necromancer, always has been. 1 Patriarch, 1 Conjurer, 1 Sage, and 1 Mirage. One Patriarch because you don't never play 2 or 3. It's a 1 is the best ratio. It's a brick, and it's gets searched off Archfiend, and then you can special summon it and make Dugares. So it's a really great card to have. One Conjurer, same reason for Patriarch. Why not more? Because it's a brick. I just played for extension. In my opinion, it's a really good Infernity name to have. It makes Cherubini more powerful if you already have access to Rhino Warrior Dump. So Conjure is a great extender. Sage, it's your main tuner. You can play more, but then more in a transmodify focused build. For the rest, it's just an amazing card. Then one Mirage, because you don't want to play more because it's bricky and you rather see other cards. It's a launcher on leg, so it's really good to have. You can special summon it off Saryuja or Proxy F. Then for non-Infernity Fiends, we play 3-core Tour Guide. After you've done your Horus combo, you have a protected Tour Guide, so from Ash and Veiler, and then you can just go full Infernity combo. Also, if you have a really good hand, you can use Tour Guide to bait hand traps like Ash and Veiler and Imperm out. So it's a really amazing card. It's a 1-card Cherubini. Then 1 Stygian, 1 Harris, 1 Rhino Warrior. You send this off Void Apocalypse or Rhino Warrior, and you can summon a Fiend from your hand. Amazing card. You can play more of it, but it's kind of bricky, so I just am now staying with 1. Harris is your biggest brick in your deck. You send it off Rhino Warrior or Void Apocalypse and then search Archfiend. So it's Archfiend access if you have not opened it, for example. Never play more. Rhino Warrior, it's an amazing card to send off Cherubini or summon with Tour Guide. And then you can just send a fiend to the graveyard, like Harris, for example, or Stygian. In an Horus build, you can actually play more if you want to. So to dump it with King Sark if you open it, but 1 is just fine. Like if you don't open Horus Access, it will just brick and it's more monster count. So don't, in my opinion, don't play more. Then for the Horus names, 3 Inseti, access to King Sarcophagus, and it's just an amazing card to open, so always play 3. And then 1 Happy, it's my personal opinion, it's the best other Horus name to have. I've tested more Horus names, but they are more bricky than Harris, to be honest. You can't, yeah, they're level 8, so you can't normal summon them, for example. So don't play more, they are hella bricky, so don't. Then 1 Danger Tsuchinoko and 1 Jackalope. I really love those little silly guys because they can make Cherubini and they can unclock bricks from your hand if you want to. Yeah, and you can discard them and then they can special summon themselves, or Jackalope summons Noko from deck. And they are amazing cards. Then 1 Return of the Reaper. You don't play more of it because it's once per turn, and I tested more, but I really just like playing the 1 because it's searchable, and otherwise it will just brick. So amazing card to have. 1 succession, use searches of Ip, 1 Monster Reborn, amazing card, no question about it, and 1 Foolish Burial, same for Monster Reborn. They are at 1. If we had more copies of it, then we definitely would play more of those because they're so good. And then my personal pick was Transmodify at 1. It's a very funny card. If Tour Guide gets negated, for example, with Imperm, you can like transmodify your Tour Guide into Archfiend, so it's a really great card. Also a Trist target. I side deck Trist at the moment. Yeah, it helps. I'm currently testing more Transmodify because I really love this card. Then 2 Dark Ruler No More and 2 Triple Tactics Talent. I played Dark Ruler in main because if we go second to Thunder Dragon, we just lose because we cannot search off because of Colossus. So it's an amazing card to play. It really helped at playing it at locals. So I really like this card in Infernity in the main deck. Same for Talent. It helps you get knowledge of your opponent's hand, like bait your cards really well, so that you can use Talent to, for example, draw 2 if you bricked, take control of a monster like Colossus, for example, and link it away, or just look into your opponent's hand and snipe hand traps from your opponent's hand with it. Amazing card. Then for the continuous spells, I play 1 Launcher. Yeah, together with Archfiend and Necromancer, this is the best card ever. I would really love if TCG Konami follows OCG and then we get Launcher 2-3. It will make my entire year. Same for when Archfiend went 2-3. Yes, it's just if you don't play Launcher in an Infernity deck, then you clearly don't know how this deck works. 3 Void Apocalypse. Amazing card. Can discard bricks from your hand and then send fiends like Rhino Warrior, or dump Infernity names and then like reborn them with your reborn spells. Yeah, I cannot say it's not an Infernoid card, it's an Infernity card. Yeah, best. I really love this card. Then 3 Sarcophagus, like you want to open it, because if you open this, you can play True Draw and make Photon Lord before your fifth, before you search, and also for Nip, like before your 5th summon, but that does Imseti too, so play 3. And then 3 Infernity Barrier for the funnies. I really love playing 3. And if you saw my videos, other videos where I was testing it with 3, it went really well, and you end on an impressive board. Like, these are just 3 Omni Negates, and not once per turn, so it's broken. Then for my extra deck, 1 Garua, you make this with Proxyef. I did not choose to play Starving Venom because it's level 6, so you can make, with Sage and Garua, you can make your Omega, and yeah, just make it faster. And also it's a draw, that's kind of funny, and I'm currently testing Super Poly in the side deck because it's also a Super Poly target, of course. You can play Starving Venom to make this Pater faster, but I just really want to make Omega before I make my Dispater, so that's why Garua. Then for my Synchros, Dispater, Omega, 100 Eyes, and Ip. Yeah, Dispater to get your Omega loop going, and Omega to get your Omega loop going. They are amazing, and yeah, we sadly lost Baron and Savage, so in my opinion, this is the way now. 100 Eyes in order to banish your Necromancer and then summon Sage back and then go into Dispater. So if you play these 2, you also have to play this one, and 100 Eyes has always been the GOAT. Then 1 Ip in order to search Succession, and with 1 Necromancer and Ip, you can make Omega also, so it's amazing. Then for the Xyz monsters, I played the Zombie Vampire, Photon Lord, and Dugares. Zombie Vampire, because if you brick in Horus, then you can just go this and summon your Archfiend. Or just any other Infernity name you mill. It's an amazing card. Really love it to play it, and it really does come up. Photon Lord, if you already have access to combo, you make Photon Lord, so you are protected from Nip or other hand traps. Amazing card. Then one Durgares, you make this with Patriarch and Archfiend, and then just go further with your combo. Great card, I really love it. Then for Link monsters, Monster Yuja, you summon your Mirage or Necromancer from your hand, and it also, its draw effect also comes in handy in order to send bricks back into your deck or just draw into more gas. Then one Appaloosa, you make an format Appaloosa. If you sell my replays, amazing to have, and against hand traps, if you make it, you're like, okay, I can go off now. One Cherubini, make it with Tour Guides and Fiendish Rhino Warrior, and then you can send other cards and just like go more combo. Amazing card. Thank you, Burning Abyss, for giving us this card. Then one Yama Super Producer in order to extend further. And yeah, they are just amazing cards and Infernity members by heart. I really love these two comboing together. If you want to see them in action, just watch my replays. And then other Link monsters, Proxy F and Cross Sheep. Proxy F in order to make a Rura, and then summon Necromancer or Mirage from hand that you searched, and Cross Sheep in order to extend even further with plays. So that's it for the extra deck. Now for my side deck, this is my current side deck. I am not that happy with it at the moment, so I'm still testing a lot, but this is the current take. 3 Sphere mode in order to out big towers and clear boards. It's a very good card, but I've had issues where I had like 2 of these in my hand and no discarding fodder, and yeah, so it bricks, so that's why I'm not that happy with it at the moment, but I'm still searching for other cards to replace it with, because it's still an amazing card if you draw it. And then only at 1-2 Trust, yeah, it searches all your normal spells, like I've said with Transmodify, and yeah, your Trust targets, I don't see why not play Trust. It's an amazing card. Yeah, it's kind of expensive at the moment, but hopefully it will get a reprint. But if you have access to it, play it. It's an amazing card in Infernity. Change of Heart to take over cards like Thunder Dragon Colossus. I have said that name a lot, but Colossus really kills the deck. So Change of Heart in order to take control of those annoying monsters. And one Feather Duster, another Trust target, and just against back row decks, because stun decks are still very viable in this format. Then 2 Droplet against Tenpai or other type of decks. It's a secondary Dark Ruler no more. I like Dark Ruler more, but Droplet is in here for if you really need another board negate like Dark Ruler. And one Called By, it's currently in the side deck, but yeah, it's doing fine. If I go first after siding, I just side this in, because yeah, it's still at 1, but if you open it, it can out cards like D-Shifter and draw Knockbird. And 3 Evenly Matched, this card is literally one of, it's actually the best trap card in the game, in my opinion, together with the Infernity traps, of course. But yeah, it wipes boards, and then you can just go Infernity combo. It's such a good card. And then 1 D Barrier and 1 Different Dimension Ground. This for trust target for decks like Tempai, and this for trust target for deck like Snake Eyes. So they've worked really well at the moment. And that pretty much was it for the deck profile. Leave a comment, leave a like, that would be really nice. And yeah, stay tuned for more content.